Emily Helfer, sorry. Hill 2 is Colleen Casey.
Go.
2, 1, ready.
And here we have Sussy driving a Spirit A buggy up on lane 1. Commanding lead by the Spirit A Team Hill 1 pusher.
This could be a nice, good time for Hill 1. It's really gonna help them through. Hopefully it'll carry through the chute.
Good exchange. That was a good 2 or 3 seconds faster than SDCC.
There, nice shove off Hill 2.
Yeah, nice early shove too. Pandora just went from a 1-2 exchange. Driver's having a fun time trying to push that.
Spirit's making up good time. We're going to see how that stop sign time is.
And Pandora just got into the shove, and Spirit has a commanding lead in this heat again. Spirit's running their white urethanes on Zenith today. I know they can change the composition, the colors you'll see throughout the day based on whatever they think is going to roll the fastest. But Zenith has a new buggy. I'm sure they've been playing with it for a little bit. It rolls.
Here we go. We got a 1 minute 5 second stop sign time. And we see how fast they come through the chute, because these buggies going through that chute turn with these road conditions are really not optimal.
Yeah, it's still trying to kind of cool out here. Here she comes approaching the chute flag. Segmenting her turn a little bit. A little deep and a little bit of a slide, but she recovered it nicely.
Very nice.
And she's, again, trying to avoid the cracks in the road. If you see her kind of weaving around in there, it's not because, it could be because she can't see, but typically it's because they're trying to avoid these pit holes, these potholes and some of the cracks. They're actually patched now, so there's divots and bumps that are going to be either lifting you up or dropping you down.
Right, and they're really trying to avoid that, especially through the chute. I mean, the back hills, there's so much you can do. It's really want to follow that white line that has been drawn. It's to help the driver stay either on one side or the other, depending on which side is really worse for them to be rolling on.
Spirit A into the 3-4 exchange. Hill 4 is really doing a nice job there. Hill 3 had to take it kind of deep. Pandora is really just kind of creeping through the chute and may actually come to a stop.
Yeah, the Hill 3s, if they're listening to this, should probably run down and grab it. But
that's going to be one of the longest Hill 3s ever.
Yeah, especially with that buggy. But as we can see, Spirit is really coming through Hill 5 very, very fast. And we're going to be probably at 20 seconds faster than we've seen last year.
Yeah, she should get a sub-3 minute time as they approach the finish line here. It's not, going to be record setting. They're already past that right now, but we're going to hope they can make it to try to place in there. Maybe get a medal for the others in this year. Exchange. I guess when you're running Hill 3 that long, yeah, you push early in the exchange zone.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel bad for Shushma right now. I remember it was normally we used to give that buggy to the freshmen to push, and that was your way of getting through buggy practice. But oh well. Well, while we have about a minute, we'll see. Sigep eventually make it up to the top of the hill. But in the meantime...
talk about your team is pushing.
Sure.
Encouragement. It's just because they've been rolling for 4 minutes doesn't mean that we stop talking about it.
Oh, I'm not going to stop talking about it. But as you can see, actually a little tidbit, Shushma is a Tri-Delta, and Tri-Delta is the most represented sorority doing buggy, even though they did try to form a buggy organization with DTD a number of years ago, aptly named Delta Force. Still a number of them are really involved. And this is Katie pushing Hill 5 in those bright yellow shoes and her purple hair to match. See, probably a faster Hill 5. Hill 3.
It's tough when you have a buggy that's like maybe a little bit heavier, maybe a little more overbuilt, but it's good for push practice. If you ever look, there were some buggies that got in history. Spirit had a buggy literally made of steel. It was Genesis. It was huge, and they would use it for push practice all the time. It helps because now you're pushing this really heavy buggy, this hard thing. So maybe these girls are trying to be really
It's also the reason why in order to usually have the ground is it's very anti-training the driver's seat. I mean, you go through the chute a little fast, a little slow, but if something were to happen,